to MGP629. I'm Kevin. With me as ever, the Sheepdog, Anna and Pab. Say hello, boys and girls.
Hello.
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 And how are we all on this fine, wintry, cold week?
Yes,
I was
mate.
fine until I literally just sneezed out of nowhere. Very itchy.
Well, that'd be
nose
the
today.
wintry coldness has done that to
Yeah.
you. I imagine you've got some
You
kind of
don't get a cold from being in the
temperature
cold.
disease.
I did
I'm
try
pretty
and
sure you can get pneumonia and hypothermia. They're basically colds, aren't they? You telling me people with hypothermia are warm?
I don't know, Kevin. But you can't get a cold from
But you
being
can get
cold.
sick from being cold. Not
Yes,
necessarily
but
the
you still
common
cold.
cold. I think
I was
we're getting away from the issue here of our grave concern for Sheepdog's health, which we need to refocus back in on.
I was so cold on Saturday that I turned blue.
Mm,
Oh yeah, you were dancing around London as a Smurf, weren't you?
I was a Care Bear actually.
A furry Smurf.
a Care Bear. I have
I'm
a
not
Care
sure if we should acknowledge this on the podcast.
Bear.
It's a little bit beneath us. It's fancy dress. I feel like it's bordering on shopping at the range and watching ITV. I find it worrisome.
If that's what he wants.
There's nothing wrong with shopping at the range.
There's a lot wrong with shopping at the range. Goodness me, that's where they sell the live, laugh, love signs.
I mean, yeah, that is terrible. But they sell a lot of other stuff, like just general house stuff.
I
don't
don't
they?
think they sell any stuff that normal people want to buy. What
I've
have
got
you
quite a
ever
few
bought from the range?
just plain frames from there that I put my pictures from.
Do you not go
Comic-Con
to
in.
IKEA, man? That's the frame shop.
I
We
can't get
used
to
to
an
go
IKEA.
to the range all the time.
Yeah, but then we realised that it was beneath us because it was
We look
just
at the range.
they had a frame in there. This is when I thought this place is shocking. And I think you probably remember the frame that you put the pound coins in and you push a pound coin into the frame for every pound of weight you lose. And when the frame's full, you can have 30 quid for a takeaway. And that is the
What?
stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
That is pretty grim, isn't it? That's just mad. I bet
And
you
at
bought
that
two,
point,
though,
I
didn't
was
you?
like, yeah, I ain't going there anymore. No, I
Well,
did not.
Use the holy trinity of whatever
Yeah, because I used to like going. Well, I still like going to Smiths and B&M. They're still great. The range, though, they've got an Iceland section in there. I went in the range recently.
They do have an
Our
Iceland
old one in
section, yeah.
Peterborough. They have an Iceland section. I used their lavatory. I walked in on a man having a wee because he didn't lock the door behind him. So, and then because I needed to go, not only did I walk in on him and said, "Oh, sorry," but then I waited outside and we made eye contact when he came out after I'd seen his buttocks.
I had two experiences at the weekend that were similar to that. One was I went to the loo in this pub, and then as I went to leave, I heard someone coming through the door opposite, and I panicked because I thought he's going to open that door and then have a heart attack because there's a giant blue bear on the other side of the door that he wasn't expecting to see. So I just kind of hovered on the spot for a second, and then before he'd got the door half opened, I made some sort of noise to explain that, "Look out, mate, you don't want to make you jump." And he just looked at me like, "What on earth?" And then at some point through the night, around when I sent you the picture, someone else had said to me, send me a picture of how it looks when you've been out for hours and it's all dried and cracked and stuff. And I was like, it's probably about that now. And took a picture, and sure enough, the white paint around my nose and mouth looked like I'd just gone face down into a load of white powder. And so I nipped to the gents to sort out my makeup and was just there in the mirror with a bit of tissue, just sorting my makeup out. And then a bunch of manly men came in and just were having a wee behind me, and I thought, what on earth have I done here? What am I doing? Like, who am I? Sorting my makeup out. But yeah, no, it actually held up really well, and it was really good. And most of the area we were in were really, really positive. Although I did find the more Tory the pub was, the more likely people were to think I was a Smurf. So you confirmed that with your Toriness. Every other cool person immediately knew it was a Care Bear. But we were in one quite upmarket pub, and all the snobby people were like, "Oh, you're a Smurf," and it was like, "No, I'm very clearly not a Smurf." And
I'm just looking forward to 10 years' time when everyone discovers that Smurfs are real, and I can out you for once doing blueface in public. I've got that picture filed away just to get you cancelled.
I just stand there with my wife next to me and a piece of paper and say, I went out for a weekend with some friends and was wearing bear ears, and unfortunately the temperature dropped extremely low,
Some of
and
my
due to
best friends as
hypothermia, I
well.
turned blue. I did have a moment where I told Mrs. Sheepdog, "Oh, my hands are freezing. Look how blue they're getting," and she actually got worried for like
Oh
She
my
20
should have
god.
seconds
punched you in the face at that
before
comment.
realizing it was just
And I
paint.
think that
Yeah.
would have been entirely fair if she'd have just turned around and hit you. I think
Well,
that would
I
have been
didn't expect her
completely
to
fine.
worry. She was like, "Oh yeah, oh my god, how is that?" And then she was like, "Oh, it's the paint." Oh yeah. I had a moment as well where I was super scared on the way in when one of my friends spotted me coming and excitedly pointed, and so a few of them stood up. And from my perspective, none of them appeared to be in costumes at all, and I died inside. I was like, oh my god, because when we were much younger, we went to someone had a birthday party. One of my friends' ex-girlfriends had a birthday party at a school disco, and they all told me repeatedly that we had to go in shorts. And if I didn't go in shorts, I was ruining the like plan of us all being in shorts. And
Oh
eventually, I
god.
got my mum to cut the trousers I had up and make them into shorts for me. And then when I turned up,
What?
I was the only person in the group that was wearing
Why didn't
Oh,
you
shorts.
just
that's
wear a pair of
mean.
shorts?
No, they were
Yeah.
like school shorts, like grey trousers and shorts. I didn't own any of them. Um, and it was well, it was embarrassing for like the 5 minutes. When we got there, it was really hot, and I was the only person that was comfortable, and everybody thought I was
Is
a
that why
proper.
you always wear shorts now? Because you're still trying to play that off as I just prefer shorts.
No, I never wore shorts until you convinced me that it was the best way to live life.
It is. I mean, I have this week started wearing long trousers again,
Same,
and I'm not
literally
completely
at
comfortable
once.
about it. Yeah,
But yeah,
it's
no.
not ideal.
As I was panicking, we got closer to the pub, and then I saw a friend of mine wearing an inflatable horse and a bed sheet because he was Caligula. And I thought he was one of the pilgrims from Silksong, but none of them are gamers enough to have understood what I was going on about when I said that. But yeah,
I
no,
can't
it was
picture either of the things you described.
No.
just
I'm
imagine
thinking, I'm assuming he was Woody from Toy Story dressed as a ghost. That's what I'm thinking when it's inflatable horse and white sheet.
just imagine that Greek emperor type thing, I must admit, I was kind of going, oh, who are they dressed at? To the people. So one guy came as like the Karate Kid in a karate outfit, and his partner came in a Cobra Kai outfit. A couple of them were from Alien, but there was a few where I was just like, please explain who they are. Didn't understand most of them.
See, my worry now is that it's no longer safe to go to Comic-Con with you because you might have got a taste for all this and you might be cosplaying.
No, if I'm honest, I found the whole thing very stressful beforehand, and it was a bit irritating how like I couldn't relax and assume it was done. I kept having ideas or stuff didn't come on time. I ordered a full-on unitard blue suit thing that
Goodness
I was
me.
planning on cutting a couple of holes in to wear. That came days late, so because that was late, I had to get like a bloody balaclava and faff around. And I was just a bit like, for God's sakes, I just want this to be the right level of rubbish. I want it to be a decent costume in that I've made a little bit of effort, but not too much effort that I
They
look like
asked
I'm
me
trying to
again.
look like a film version. You know what I mean? I don't want to look like I'm genuinely trying to look like a real Care Bear. I just want to look a bit funny and have them laugh. And I think I slightly overcooked it because they thought it was like really good, and they did laugh, but it was like, okay, I wanted it to be I was aiming for a little bit less, a little bit more. Oh my god, that's terrible. And I got quite a lot of like hype from strangers. But then the Unitard thing arrived, and I got in touch with Amazon and was just like, "This, I don't want this now. I didn't need it because you arrived too late. Almost wrecked my costume and all of this." And to be fair, not only did they refund me for that and give me some money back on all the stuff I'd bought, so I could keep it. So now I've got a blue unitard that I'm just thinking, what could I get up to with this? And the only idea I've had so far is popping it on and going around town, painting the roundabouts white again and stuff like that, and just becoming the mysterious blue ghost that takes down all the racist stuff, and just I don't know. I can't really. I've outed myself on the podcast now, so I can't really get away with doing it.
Yeah. I don't think you were getting away with it anyway. I don't think you would. I think it would be quite hard for you to give the angry gammons the slip dressed in a blue unitard. You're not exactly going to blend in while you're running away when they get angry at you covering up their lovely cross that they spent so much time and paint
I
on.
mean, I kind of thought they're never going to suspect the man draped in entirely reformed colours, though, are they?
That's how you blend in, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. I turn up at their events, just standing around. No one knows it's me, and then I'll sneak around painting them. And when they say we've got a video of you painting over it, I'll be like, I was painting the cross back on. They snuck in after me and they painted over it. Yeah, it would be the perfect crime or anti-crime, reverse crime, whatever that's called.
I think it's still a crime.
No, two wrongs make a right.
No, it doesn't.
I think they're both crimes, and I think you should all go to prison.
Plus and minus.
And you should go to prison in your blue unitard and see what happens.
No, I'm pretty sure that when you're doing a crime to cancel out a crime, that's
not.
Good.
I think that's called eye for an eye and is actively discouraged under most civilized societies.
Two wrongs make a right. That's what they say.
Did anyone else dress up as a Smurf this week, or just him?
Just
no.
Sheepdog.
Who
just him?
Just
actually, Pab just went. I did actually.
Well, I would. You know what? He would earn my respect for not sending me a picture of him in it and just be like, "Well, I did, but
I
it
said
was
that
no
for
big
Anna's
deal. I do it all the
benefit, to be
time."
honest.
Yeah, I don't want to receive selfies of you. I thought we'd past that point. I'm going to start sending him pictures of myself every time I do something fun.
Well, yeah, if you dressed up
the amount
like
of Lego store selfies you're going to get from me
it's
now.
not fun, though,
with
is
me
it?
holding up a big yellow bag, grinning for a thumbnail. I'm sending them all
sad.
to you. I think I might sync my Dropbox with you so that you get all of my selfies.
Oh God, no. Let's not.
I would just pity you. That'd be what I would do.
I have a lovely time at the Lego store. It's a lovely place.
Yeah. It's not helping.
I'm a cool guy.
It's not healthy.
It's very healthy.
I said it's not helping. It's probably not healthy either.
It's very healthy. At least I'm not spending it on drugs.
I'm on a bit of a Mardy one with them because we were looking at the Smiths catalogue and they got so many ridiculous sets for over 200 quid. I was like, they need stopping.
They have released. I mean, obviously, Sheepdog. I've run the numbers. In the last 12 months, they have averaged over £200 plus sets a month as new releases. I think it's 25 sets in the last year have been released that cost over £200.
Well, the catalogue seems to have all of them.
Yeah. Well, me and Anna did go through the catalogue on stream, and I was circling stuff for her so that she could make a note of it all.
I put the catalogue on the floor and went, I've already done your Christmas shopping, and none of it's in there. So,
well, I'm going to get the Entertainer catalogue for the next stream, and we'll go through that one. People love watching me circle magazines that they can't really see because of the camera angle. It's content.
No, they don't.
But yeah, don't worry, Sheepdog. The most recent £200 plus set isn't in the Smiths catalogue yet because it only came out the other day. It's a £400 fish tank that doesn't have any tank in it. It's just a rectangular fish scene for £400.
Yeah, it's so overpriced.
But if you don't want that, next week the Starship Enterprise is coming out for 350. So you can have that instead. Just the two mega expensive sets this month.
As a set, the Enterprise seems like a really cool thing to exist.
But can you imagine what the Lego store is going to be like the day that comes out? I'm not going to be safe.
I get that, like,
I'm going to dress as a Smurf.
It's highly popular, but at the same time, it's like, my God, Lego used to be the thing where you'd be like, yeah, I'll build an Enterprise, that'll be great, and you'd be able to do it for a reasonable amount, not for 300. It's
I don't know that's true. I think it was always very expensive.
Maybe
we weren't paying for it, and they didn't make the really big stuff. I think that's the thing. In the past, if you were making your own Enterprise, you'd do it with like 40 pieces. You'd get all your grey bricks, and you'd do something vaguely Enterprise shaped. This one is like 4,000 bricks, and incredibly detailed, and that's why it's super expensive. But yeah, it is mad. There have been release days this year where in order to buy every new release that came out that day, it would cost you over $5,000, which is
we don't do that.
Wow.
Bonkers. Anna doesn't let me do that.
This is a bit why when you sorry, go on, Anna.
No, I was saying I don't let him go out and buy every set every month because we would be bankrupt and probably on the streets with just our Lego to keep
Well,
them
That's why I was
small.
kind of like
the amount of Lego we'd
Pokemon
have, we
one.
could build a massive house. It'd be great.
When you said about Pokemon, I was just like, nah, I'm not even looking at that. Like, I don't want to.
The set of 3 starters that comes out on Pokemon Day is 650, I think, just for the 3 starters. And
Feels
there's
exploitative to me. It feels like
oh
they're
yeah, I've
preying on
28th
the
of February.
mad.
I've got to drop £1,000 on Pokemon Lego. I don't really have the choice.
Kevin.
There's 3 sets coming out. They total about £1,000 for the 3 of them. So yeah, I'm already in for £1,000 on Pokemon Day, and I'm not particularly happy about it because I don't want to spend all that money, but I have to because I have
Well,
to.
the one you don't like the most, I'll build that one so I can get involved.
You can build the Pikachu then. He's boring.
Yeah, Pikachu for me.
I was like, what in the 3 starters? But yeah, I'm
There's
guessing
the
that's a
3.
separate one.
There's a set of the 3 starters. Then I think there's an Eevee and a Pikachu separately. So there's 5 Pokies coming out on launch day.
I already have an Eevee somewhere. Yeah, I'm looking at an Eevee now.
Yeah,
And a
that's not
different.
Lego.
It's
That's
a different
Mega.
block. Yeah, it is. I've got a Pikachu. I'm looking at him now. I've not a Pikachu, an Eevee and a Gyarados, and they both move.
Those ones
Right.
look a bit weird though, don't they? Oh, they go on.
No,
You
they
change
look
subject.
fine.
I was going to talk about computer games. I was
I'll
going to move
send
us
you a
on to
picture
that.
later.
Not that I have any computer games other than Football Manager to talk about. I've been playing quite a lot of that. Would you like to know the amount of hours I've put into this game? The 7th
Go
worst
on.
reviewed. This is the 7th lowest rated game in Steam history.
Wow.
It came out on the 2nd of November. We're recording on the 19th of November. Now, to be fair, this did have 10 days of early access that counts towards this number as well. I am currently at 243.3 hours. This is why I haven't played any other games.
Wow.
I've been quite busy, and I only have 23 of the 44 achievements.
Oh gosh, okay.
So yeah, I am busy with this. We've had another patch since last week. By the time I think there is another patch due this week as well. They're slowly but surely fixing it. Yeah, we now have a space bar that works the way everyone wanted the space bar to work, the way it always used to. That was a revolutionary change, and I'm not even sure what the next batch of they reckon they're fixing over 200 bug fixes plus some quality of life stuff will be with you all by the time this podcast hits. And I think they've kind of released their roadmap for the rest of this year, and certainly between now and Christmas, I think their plan is weekly bug fixes and quality of life improvements. And the hope is that by the time we get into early next year, it will be quite a good Football Manager game. There's certainly the skeleton of quite a good Football Manager game there. And I'm certainly not feeling much in the way of bugs or crashes anymore because I play on a NASA supercomputer. I think the people who are really struggling are the people who are playing on their 10-year-old laptops that were never really tested as part of the development of the new engine. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lovely time. I've had nearly 2 million YouTube views this month, so I'm a happy little boy, and I'm just going to carry on playing my little game. And we are now less than a month away from when I lock myself in a cabin and play through Pokemon and Expedition 33 so that I can vote for them both in Game of the Year.
I have 2 things I want to say, and one of them was meant to be a segue from that, but I want to do the other one first. Are you pleased that FM26 is at least getting a higher Metacritic score than Call of Duty Black Ops 7?
Is it really?
I mean, I think it's just clear, without me wanting to get on a rant I've been on many times, people are just jerks these days. It's not possible for something to release and be positively reviewed.
No.
It just anything that is mainstream popular, people are going to hate. It's just how it is.
It's more about if there's a good enough reason for them to be grumpy about it, they'll hammer it.
They don't need a good enough reason. They'll just be grumpy about it regardless.
With COD 7, it was because they bundled in so much Gen AI that people didn't like it, so it just got slaughtered.
But does that make it a bad game, though?
Apparently, it's a terrible game. But with FM,
it's always been a terrible game. Is it any worse than it normally is? Pab, you must have played it. Is it any worse than it normally is?
I haven't played it, but based on what I've heard, it's not as good as the previous one.
Which
So
seems mad, because how have you made a COD game worse? Like, I don't get it.
Well,
Other than
mate,
the AI
having robots
nonsense.
build it by the sounds of it.
People said, the best review I'd seen of it was someone saying it's like they told Gen AI to make Battlefield and then released it as
The
COD
great
7.
thing is, I'm looking at it on Steam, and at the moment, it's all reviews are mixed compared to Football Manager's mostly negative. So Football
Wow.
Manager still dominates. Go Football Manager.
The other thing I was going to say off the back of what you said a minute ago about playing those games so you can review them in Game of the Year, I did think to myself the other day, we should, or I am going to ask people to recommend games that I should play before the end of the year if they think that we've missed them or I've missed them and they might be a game that I would like. I've got Blueprints installed, is that what it's called, on the Xbox? Because I keep seeing that mentioned. So
A
whenever
weird
people are
game.
just rambling on about stuff on TikTok about their favorite games of the year, they always mention Expedition 33, Silk Song, and then Blueprints gets a mention, and other games I don't really like are on there. I did look at
Is
pause.
is
Go on.
Hades 2 a 2025 release? Do I need to be
Yes.
playing that as well? Because I liked the
if,
first
if,
one of
if
those.
you want it,
Well, I liked the first one, so maybe I need to add that to my.
Maybe.
I'm certainly not going to bother with this silky song because I didn't like the first one of them. I don't like repeating myself.
Yeah, no, you're not going to be good
Silky
enough at
song.
that. You'll be terrible at it.
But I resent the fact that every 3 days it dominates the QWERTY t-shirts for that day as well. That's getting annoying. Twice a week it's just Hollow Knight t-shirts, and
I should have
I'm
got
done
some.
with it
Why didn't you tell me that?
because you should be getting the
got
emails
enough.
the same way I do. Yeah, don't you already have? Yeah, you've got like 15 of them already. You're Mr.
Got
Hollow
one,
Knight man.
and it's worn and got a hole in it. My cat
Well, you
scratched a hole
could
in it.
have had 6 new ones a week for the last 3 months.
I'm in the market for a new one.
Check QWERTY.
I will do so after the show. There was an RPG that I kept seeing advertised, and I thought, oh, yeah, cool. And then when I looked at it, it did not look like my thing at all, annoyingly. It had been mentioned as like the contender. I'm trying to think. I'm looking down a list trying to find the name of it. But
did you look at the nominations that came out on Monday?
I'm
The Game
flipping
Awards.
now.
possibly.
The Game Awards and nominees were announced on Monday.
I'm so confused because the first one on the list is No Man's Sky. I don't think I understand how Game Awards work anymore.
That would have been possibly best ongoing game or something like that, like a live service.
It's so stupid the way. Oh, Lego Party! I need to try that as well.
You should, yes.
Oh, there's quite a lot on here that I actually need. What is Lego Voyagers?
It's like it's a cooperative game a la Split Fiction.
Anna, why are we not playing this on stream once a week?
I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Why did you keep
supposed to be
calling
very
people
good.
your friend tonight?
She's been doing it for about a year. It's her
Don't
new
know.
thing. It's her new foible.
Interesting.
It started
don't
with that's
know.
what she would call Dave, and then it spread into humans as well. I've been monitoring it. I have a chart in my book.
You're so mean. I don't know. Leave me alone.
It was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 that I do not like the look of.
Oh,
It's
why?
supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good.
It looks like all those other clunky RPGs that make me feel
Yeah, but
ill,
it's
like
supposed like
Dragon
It
Age
could
and
do that. I feel like yes,
Skyrim.
Sheepdog. Yes, I agree that it will have a lot of like motion in it that could send you.
There was a
funny. I'd
moment-
say yes, very much so.
I think I watched one of the videos to it, like the ones that they showcased the game with, and while the person was standing there talking to a character, they started walking up with their neck completely turned like such an unnatural way, like they were trying to have a conversation with you, and they were just sliding along next to you. And I thought, this is in their advert. This is what they're showcasing the game as, these weird, and I thought that is just going to make me feel sick. So yeah, absolutely not. It's a shame, really, because everyone was talking about that being really good.
I mean,
All this bloody Game Awards website seems to be is me clicking Expedition 33 over and over again. I'm not even reading what the categories are at this
got-
point.
I'm
think it's
so
like the
confused.
most
Civ
ever.
7's on this list, which was hated. FC26 is on the list. Is it
That's
just
under
whoever
sports,
pays the
though, isn't it?
most?
The
Yes,
weird thing is that they've not got Expedition 33 under best score and music. That seems like
Yes, they do, don't they?
no,
I
they
saw
don't,
that.
because it's not on there. I literally just Literally
Best
just voted.
audio?
It has
Expedition
Silk
33 is an
Song.
audio.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, it does. Sorry, Silk Song. They didn't have the game's name. They had the composer's name. My bad.
Yeah, okay.
I've literally not clicked anything but Expedition 33 so far. This is ridiculous.
Try clicking something else then.
You just click the
Oh,
category
now I've got
rather
the
than the...
awful choice of which character from the game do I want to vote to win the best performance.
Ooh,
Hmm.
good question.
Quite like Ben Starr. I follow him on something, TikTok probably. Oh, what's this? Innovation in accessibility. No, any of these games, you have to skip this one.
But
Sorry,
they're worth looking at, like I say.
but
be
yeah,
good.
games. I mean, Doom: The Dark Ages. I'm wondering about that.
That's on Game Pass.
Yeah,
Safe of Midnight on Game Pass. Very good game. Well, decent game anyway. I played it. Good.
Midnight's not even a direction pab. I don't know what that means.
Well, give it a look. You might be surprised.
What's south
There
of
you go.
midnight? 6
Was
o'clock.
that one?
Half
That one?
six.
Yes,
That was in
in
the
the South. Yeah,
house.
in the
Yeah.
set in
Why don't you
New
call it half past
Orleans.
Deep
6?
South. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. Yeah, actually.
It's an alright game. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. I enjoyed it.
Well, I'll vote
there's
it
lots
my
out there.
accessible game of the year, just because I
you
don't
go.
want to leave a category undone.
There you go.
But yeah, is that all you played then, Kev? For one, as you say.
Yeah, although I am now actively researching Lego Voyagers, and me and Anna might be playing this
Oh,
before next
gosh.
week.
I like how I've got a channel in the Discord.
Right.
Nobody seems
Show
to
me
pay
where it is
attention.
in there, Pabby. Show me where it is in there.
Where like
Where
above-
Lego Voyagers is.
Oh, Lego
I'm
Voyagers isn't
scrolling
in
through it
there.
now. Yeah, it's not. So there you go. Kev wins
No.
again.
He's always so full
Yes,
of it,
Kev
isn't
wins
he,
again.
Kev? Oh, probably just
I know.
loves a lie.
All
Always
these
trying to
things that
undermine
Got a
you.
aren't.
brand new game in there yesterday that came out today.
It just looks
and
like a little pervy Japanese thing. Is that what it is? If I click on this and it's a
being
pervy
compared-
Japanese game,
being compared to Persona,
which is
so
the
do what you
category of
want with-
pervy Japanese game,
which
I'm
you
having a look
like.
now.
So there you go. You're welcome.
Oh, okay. This does look interesting.
Yeah, there
Is
you go.
it Steam Deck verified?
Yes.
Oh, Pabby, you've redeemed yourself. Let's get it on the old wish list.
Yeah, keep an eye on it.
Lovely stuff. It's on my wish list now.
What's it
But yeah,
called?
no.
Demon School.
Ah, okay.
There's no Lego Voyagers on here though, which seems like a huge oversight on your part.
It's just something I've not heard a ton about. I imagine it's pretty good because it's made by the people that made the last Lego. I can't remember what it was
Lego
called.
Builder's Journey.
Yes, that one. Yes, and I enjoyed that one, but I've just not got round to Lego Voyages. It's one of them things that I may need to do, but I will
I'm
at
just
some
trying
point.
to work out if it's cross-platform co-op, or if we have to get it on the same device so we can play together. Or are we gonna have to sit next to each other? Am I gonna have to rig up a setup for me and Anna to sit next to each other and play it on a stream?
It should
I
be
think-
on Switch.
It is on Switch.
Can we do switches?
Yes, and you get like a
Yes,
free
we
you get
can.
like a free pass to like split
Yeah,
fiction
I've
where you
got-
only have to buy it once.
Matt has set up my Switch to work with Twitch now. That
There
was
you
one of
go.
his little tasks, so we could do it on Switch. Yes. Yeah, we might be making an investment here in this and playing a little co-op game. So I know Anna loves it when we play a co-op game together.
Well,
This
you
is a
never
co-op
finished
game
Split
where-
Fiction.
Yeah, but in
one.
this game, each player assumes control of a 1-by-1 Lego brick who must
Oh,
embark
God.
on a journey to rescue an abandoned spaceship. That's
sounds
the
like,
hook to
What
intrigue.
if they
Um,
accidentally tread on another brick? They're going to just become a 2x1.
Yes.
Yeah, I imagine
Yes.
it'll be
God.
like Katamari.
Change
Is that
the
what it's
whole
called? Where you're a
identity.
bit bigger. It'll be like
Mhm.
that. It does look cool. It's about puzzle platforming, friendship, and the co-op, which Anna used to work in. So she's got an edge there already. So that's good.
the co-op. Yeah,
Well, it doesn't say. It just says co-op, but I assume it means the co-op.
I see.
Why aren't
but
you
yeah.
down for best esport athlete?
I'm not even right. On that note, I apologise to Smith's
we are.
Toys in Leicester for creasing up your Guinness Book of Records Gamer Edition. I already knew from Waterstones in Milton Keynes I'm not in the standard Guinness Book of Records again. I've been overlooked. Not even in the Gamers Edition this year. I checked the website. I still hold my world record, but not in even the Gamers Edition anymore. Hideous.
Wow.
Maybe
Absolutely hideous. The amount of signed copies of last year's one I gave to people for Christmas, I probably bought 10 of them. And just sat there
Everyone
signing
had
them.
one. We
Yeah,
did.
everyone got one. But not even in this year's one because I was going to do it again.
maybe
But,
you
yeah.
scared people with the picture they took.
I don't think it was that. I think it's probably too intimidating a record. They know it's a record that can never be beaten because quite apart from anything else, you can't do 50 hours straight on FM without it crashing these days. So it's literally impossible to beat it.
So, after I saying my question about what games for this year should I try, I didn't intend to play 2025 games when I set out to have a look at what was on Game Pass, even though I probably should have done. But I did play 3 brand new games, which I think
Wow.
were all released in the past. Let me have a quick look. I wrote it down.
Wow.
The last 19 days, I think it says, if I've written it out right. They're only little games, but like,
Hey,
I like the look of them.
they're
So
good. They're good.
to be fair, 2 of them were stolen from me by my youngest, which was very frustrating. I
Oh,
got a decent play of them beforehand, and I can confirm I like them. But he was playing them today and wouldn't let me have a look in, which was outrageous. So the one I got was Winter Burrow. Have you seen that? You play a little mouse who. My son distracted me while I was reading the premise, and I think this mouse's parents are dead or been eaten or something. And then he was having a chat with his auntie later on when I found her, and he did say they were gone. And I thought, well, either I'm reading between the lines, or they've just abandoned him. But you play a little mouse who lives in a tree stump, and you've just got to fix up your house by wandering out into the cold wilderness. And if you get too cold, you have to run home, or you basically pass out, and then you have to go out and find all your stuff again. And it's just like finding all the bits and pieces, crafting your axe, your shoes, your coat, and everything. It's very cute and sweet and cozy, and you can't die in it, or at least I haven't so far. I was smashing a few bugs with my axe and fixing a bridge and stuff, and just wandering around building stuff. And then my son stole it, and I tried to help him a bit. But yeah, it seems like it's a cozy, fun little game. It's on Game Pass, and I enjoyed it. The other one was Little Rocket Lab, which
Little Rocket Lab.
the ads for that, the videos for that made it look really cool because you're just building conveyor belts and furnaces and all sorts of funky little tech things. And the idea is that you're trying to fulfill your family's dream of building a rocket launching facility in your front garden of your farm. We're not too far into that because, again, it got stolen from me, but I had the point where I had all the conveyor belts set up so that I could mine for
Wow.
ore and then put all the ore and the coal into a furnace and then watch all of the iron plates come out of the furnace, go into my machine that turns them into iron plates, and then go onto the conveyor belt and into another machine that turns them into cogs, and then all the cogs are being stored in my storage container thing because I don't have anything to use a cog yet, and I'm hoping that I can build something that'll empty the storage container into the next thing later. Doing the same with bronze and other bits and bobs, and just adding wind turbines in and stuff. It's just been fun, and their video for it made it look like you end up having these massive sprawling factories that you built bit by bit, and you can just try and make little efficient things from, and then eventually it'll all piece together when you get all the different blueprints and so forth to, I assume, build a rocket. It's called Little Rocket Lab. I don't know. I'll see what happens, but I'm excited by the prospect of eventually building my way up to it, and then hopefully using it as inspiration to start my own rocket lab in my back garden.
Looks like a little bit Factorio.
The other thing I played, sorry, Bab?
Looks a little bit Factorio or Satisfactory. You heard of them ones?
Oh yeah, someone told me to try Satisfactory, but
Like you've written it for it's like this, but like fully 3D.
Yeah, I thought it looked a little bit too difficult for my brains. And it's got 10 out of 10 on Steam.
Oh, it's hugely popular.
Yeah, a friend of mine said that they've been playing it and it was great. And when I sort of looked at the price, I just thought,
it's only millions of copies.
$40 or whatever. But I thought I'm not going to play it that much. it just looks like fancy Minecraft. Whereas this one's like a little, I don't know, one step above RPG Maker sort of graphics. It's got a little dog that follows you around as well, which you can throw the ball for and stuff. So who's winning? The other game I played that is just bobbins, and it's a pile of crap, and I only got it because my son saw it while I was downloading stuff. But it was Pigeon
It
Simulator.
says Football Manager here. Oh no, go on.
No, Pigeon Simulator. My son made me download this because in the advert, the pigeon lands and then just shoots a load of bird poop at a man behind it. And I was like, okay, I'll get it. And then we both tried to just fly around in it, and it is just clunky and poor, which, I mean, yeah, what was we expecting? You just fly around as a bird. It's not, I mean, it is what it is. Kids will enjoy it. I imagine my son was a bit annoyed because it was a bit clunky for him. I wasn't getting any value out of it, unsurprisingly. But yeah, new game. Look at me, three new games. I also got into Act 3 of Silksong, and I tell you what, like Act 1 and 2 were hard because it's an hard game, but Act 3 is impossible. I'm so out of my depth on this game. It is painfully difficult now. There was a point where it just kind of said, well, it didn't even say anything. It just was just kind of like, here is Act 3, off you go. And then I just got stuck on what should be just a basic, run-of-the-mill critter that you will come across. I come across them everywhere I go. They're in every sort of part of the game. But it took me about 7 attempts to beat them because everyone's just more powerful now, and it's rock hard. I'm sure what I love about this is that my ability gets better eventually, and then suddenly I'm really good at it. But at the moment, it's like it's taken the bar from what I thought was 10 out of 10 already, and it's got, actually, you're only at 6 out of 10. This is 10 out of 10, and I'm like, help. But I think I'm already maybe at a 7. I've started to get better, but again, my son's been hogging the TV for 2 days, so I haven't been able to keep my progress going. But when I complete this, I'll basically be a gaming Adonis, and I'll be able to complete anything. And so I need to immediately pivot to something hard to get it done before I lose all of this ability that I've gained. Because I feel like I'm pretty adept at games at the moment, but that will erode. I mean, I thought that after completing Hollow Knight, but I retained none of the skills from that. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I've had quite a nice gaming week with all those bits and bobs.
Well, I have played old games because I'm in one of them moods.
What old games have you played?
So, a couple of years. So I don't know why, but I Outer Worlds I needed to put down for a bit because I was just getting annoyed with all the there was too much stuff I had to remember and I couldn't remember, so I've just put it on the back burner just for this week, and I decided to install, and I don't know why. There is no rhyme or reason why I installed it. Don't know. Far Cry 6.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know why. I just thought, I got this game. I didn't get far in this game because I didn't like it. So I'm now playing it again, and I'm more into it than I was last time. So I wanted to find, because I like the Far Cry franchise. I like the whole stories in them, with the cult in the last one, and the one that was like Stone Age and all that gubbins. And I do like the Far Cry ones, and apparently Far Cry 7 is going to be in Alaska, so who knows what that's going to be like. But yeah, I installed this, and I'm understanding it a bit more because this one doesn't have a player progression, like, spider web thing. I forget what they're called. You know what I mean? To upgrade yourself. You don't have. There's nothing like that in this game. When you're like the first hour of playing, you get your grappling hook and you get your parachute and you get your wingsuit. Where in previous games you had to upgrade to them. This one, it kind of just gives you them at the start, but the way you get more things, so you are better than just when you start, is yes, you upgrade yourself, but then to upgrade personal things. You on your guns, you have special upgrades that help you with more ammo or breathing better or regeneration of health better, and you have to obviously find the gubbins around the world map and you collect them and then go to a desk thing and you put them upgrades on. So it's a different way of doing things in a Far Cry game as normally. And then you have these, so you got your normal weapons, your pistol is always on, you have a machete, and then you have this backpack thing. Mine at the moment just fires missiles at everyone, but then this, when you go to a workbench, these are where you get your grenades or your ball, like baseballs, to distract people. That's where all that is stored. You do get different ones of these. So I've got, like I said, I've got the missile one. There's one that is like a big, you jump up in the air and as you come down, it's like a big circle of fire comes out of you. There's another one that's like a big EMP in a certain area, but I like it missiling, especially at helicopters and just watching them squeal and swivel to the ground. I find that fun. I don't know why, I just do. But yeah, basically you've got the guy from Breaking Bad, the one that owned the chicken shop. He is the president. And his son at the start, this is like start of the game, his son is on this boat because people are trying to leave this island of Viara, I believe it's called, and his son was on this boat. Obviously he found out, went to the boat, plucked his son off and like goes, come home, don't be silly. But again, he's a teen, like he's like, I don't know, 13, so obviously he has to follow what his dad says. So off he goes, he gets on like the boat with his dad, and then the people on his dad's boat shoot your boat, like they trap everyone underneath and then like they fire a bunch of holes in it. So that was quite violent, but I was the only one to survive. Don't know how, because the hatch was closed, but I survived. And then now I'm on my way through the jungle, doing my thing. I have a crocodile that will follow me and eat people. That's fun. The dog from 5, I found him in it. So he's just running around with me. So that's good. So you've got camps. Obviously, you've got your camps, and you can upgrade them with certain things. But I know there is a camp coming up, because obviously I've done it in a different. Not a different way, but I'll go there first instead of there first. Like you can kind of pick. So I went with the other one first, but I know there's a camp coming up where you can fight cockerels, and I have 9 of them because apparently I had a bunch of them that have come from like not free, but I had the season pass, so I just got a bunch of them. So I have like 9 cockerels that I can go and fight with. I know that's coming up, and that's quite fun, even though I don't like believe in cockerels fighting because that's mean, but I have some pretty mean looking cockerels. They look fun. I'm not going to shorten their name because that's what they call. They are birds. Yeah, and also your gear. So like normally you would play these games and you would just go through wearing whatever you were wearing. In this one, you find gear. The gear do different things. So you've got like ones that are good against fire or poison. They're all like different looking. At the moment, I'm wearing one, so like I'm good at taking a blast from like a blast at like RPGs and stuff, and they all look great. And some of them are again, I've got more from the season pass, and I've got the ones from Blood Dragon, which look mental, like they look sci-fi, so that's fun. And then like I said, the pets and stuff. So yeah, just putting a little bit of time in that just because I want to shoot and run, which I can't really do in. Well, you can in Outer Worlds, but the problem I'm having is now I'm having to go back to places I've been, and the enemies aren't respawning. There's nothing to do. So you just you get on a planet and you run to where you're going, and there's nothing to do because they're you've killed them.
Right.
And it's not the fact that I've been going around opening the map. I'm going around because when I was on that map, I had to go to these places, but now there is nothing, and it's just it's a bit boring. And I'm like, it's just a bit of a slog, and I'm like, I don't like when it's like this. That's why I got Far Cry 6, because it's completely the opposite. And then last night, I kept hearing there was an update for Animal Crossing. I don't know what that update is for. No clue.
Next
but
year.
No, apparently there's a free update last night. Just a little.
Not the big one for next year.
No,
then?
not the big
Switch
one.
2 version.
Just a little update yesterday. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's for, but obviously I have not played I've not played this since May. Dave? Hold on. David?
Oh.
David?
Oh.
Dave?
Dave?
Oh God. I thought he was dying. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Are you killing my dog?
I thought he was dying, Kevin. Don't do that.
Why did you think he was
Because he
dying?
made a noise and then wouldn't wake up.
Hmm.
But he's looking at me. You can go sleep now. I'm sorry.
Bless him, he's just yawning.
I was saying, I know what I was saying. Yeah, so I haven't played this since May last year. And I turned it on last night about 10. And unfortunately, it was 2:00 when I put it down. I know.
Didn't start again, did you?
No. Well, I've started again, as in I can't find my old save from way back when we were all playing it, so I don't have that anymore. I don't know what I did or whatever. It just didn't transfer over, but I've just got this one, and I don't have a lot. I have my house is not a tent, but I just have a square house, and I'm paying it off. And I've also just given all the resources for them for what's his name? Nook?
Tom Nook.
And Co? Yeah, Tom Nook and Co, to build theirself a shop. So I'm not very far, but what I do have is I forgot that the swimsuit that I was wearing, you can jump in the sea. And I was very much enjoy jumping in the sea and diving down and getting all the creatures from down there. And I was just, and because obviously it's a different time of year of when I played it last, there's different things down there. So I found an umbrella octopus and a spiny shrimp and a sweet shrimp, cucumbers, sea cucumbers, I mean. So yeah, so I was just literally last night I just thought I want to play, and obviously it's autumn now, so everything in there is brown, and you can catch the brown leaves, which is nice. So I was like, oh, that's cute. So you catch the leaves, go to the workbench, and then you can have your own pile of brown leaves on the floor, and everyone loves a pile of brown leaves in autumn. It is the funnest of times. But yeah, I was just going around doing Animal Crossing things because I heard there was an update. I went to it and thought, all right, I'll play an update. But yeah, and I can't wait for the update of the Switch 2 edition. It is a game that just lives on and on and on and on and on, and I'm sure Kevin will pick it up again at some point.
When they add all the Lego, I was
He
playing
always does. Oh, I see. But yeah, that is yeah, it's me.
Well, what have I done this week? I haven't done as much as I'd like. I want to say that. I've played some more Art Graders. Probably put another 10 hours in, maybe.
I watch people play this.
I've been very downhearted by it at like certain points by the like the people on this game, and just like I found myself getting killed a lot this in this past
Yeah.
week. And I'm like, I wasn't gonna shoot you. Why you
No,
do this?
I watch
Like,
people like
yeah.
for some reason they're on TikTok, and there's this guy that was playing like online, and he just goes, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Like when people are go past him, and then like other people are just going past him, and they're just doing whatever they need to do together. And like
Yeah.
there was like these
Yeah.
robots, and they all shot them, and then they went and did their own thing. But yeah, I can imagine it's annoying getting shot if you just want to
It's yes.
pick up.
I'm literally just going collecting resources. I don't have anything special. It's
No.
just a waste. It's just a waste of time. Me getting gunned
Yeah.
down with a free loadout. Or so a free loadout is effectively like a random loadout that you get given if you don't
Mhm.
have gear. If you don't bring your own gear in, you can get a free loadout, and it's just get a random gun, a set, like a couple of bandages, and a shield,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's about it. And then you just go looting. So if you don't have a safe pocket, so you don't have, you can't, you're not stashing anything on the way out, sort of thing.
Mhm.
So it's just a free loadout, and I just mostly go out on free loadouts, just looking for resources, looking for stuff for quests. I've been looking for lemons this week. Did I mention that last week? I've been looking
Lemons.
for lemons. I need lemons for my chicken. The chicken wants lemons
Yes.
and apricots. I found them. Now it wants olives. It wants olives and a cat bed. This chicken's getting very posh. It wants a
Bougie.
cat bed now.
Is
Yeah,
it
it wants a cat
Chocolata
bed
from
now.
Paw Patrol?
Yeah, it's olives, prickly pears, and a cat bed. That's where we're at now. I think I've
Fair
got
enough.
2 olives and 2 olives and 1 prickly pear so far. But yeah, I find that I don't know if I said this last time. Like group games, solos, I feel like is just everybody just head down, keep to yourself, just get on with your day, sort of thing. Just let on to people, say hello, and just go about your business. Relatively straightforward. There's not much problem there. Go into groups, and it is like the Wild West. It is
Hmm.
like shoot first, ask questions later. It's just constantly. Literally, yesterday we played a game, and we literally called the
Excuse me.
evac point. We called the elevator, sort of thing, and then we're going in, and then these other people come and we're like, "Yeah, we're friendly. Don't worry, we're all right. Let's just get out of here." And as we drop into the evac point, they just start shooting us. Just start shooting us. I'm like,
Oh no,
look,
that's annoying.
fortunately, like I say, I fended them off long enough. One of the person I was playing with got downed. But if you get downed in the elevator and call the elevator, tell it to go, sort of thing, he managed to get to the button and push the button to go. I managed to fend them off long enough to make sure that he could get that button off. And then once the lift goes down, if you're downed in the elevator, it doesn't matter. They've got to finish you off, sort of thing. If you're only downed,
Okay.
it's fine. So if you once your elevator shuts and you're just downed, it's fine. You're out and you've survived, sort of thing. So it was okay. But if he'd not gotten to that button, we could have just been wiped out. And for what? We were just literally collecting fruit. We were collecting fruit with free loadouts. And I get a little salty with it. Like I just get annoyed at the fact it's like, you don't need to do that. You've got your stuff.
Hmm.
I've got my stuff. It doesn't matter. I've got nothing of any value. I don't want your stuff. I just want some supplies. I don't want any of your guns. I don't want any of your stuff. It's fine. And I get a bit salty with it and annoyed. And I've got to remind myself that that's part of the game, I suppose. It is an aspect of the game, and I don't, like I say, necessarily like it. But if something if you want to play that game, you've got to be expect it. Yeah, like I say, we've had two different friends pick up the game this week, and like I've predominantly been doing like early quests again with them. I've been going on runs with them just to do early quests. I haven't really done a lot in the state of progress. I have upgraded 2 workbenches now. I have
Mhm.
a level 2 gunsmith and a level 2 explosives bench. Uh, and I find, like I said, I was looking yesterday. I thought we're actually this seems like we're actually making progress now on these benches. It didn't feel like that for a long time, but I've just been slowly accruing parts and resources, and it's just suddenly yesterday it all kind of came together. I was like, I only need a couple of these things. I only need one of these things, and it was quite good and like positive. I was quite up on the game. I was like, oh, this is actually quite fun actually to get to where I am, and I was doing bits of quests as well. On new maps, I was on a new map yesterday. I can't remember what it's called now, blue something or other. So
Mm.
it was a whole different map, and it was swarming with arc drones and what have you. So it's a bit stressful, but it's all right. I quite enjoy playing it.
Cool.
I keep thinking I don't think this game's for Anna. I keep flip flopping, going well maybe, but I really don't know.
Mm.
Um, it's one of them. Could be fun. It could also be like say completely different on the
Annoy me.
console.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Um,
I'll see if there's like a free weekend or something
oh
at
yes,
some point.
possibly yeah. And the only other thing I have played and finished, I finished Dispatch. Um, I mean, I've been speaking about it for the last 3 or 4 weeks now. Every time
Mm.
I finish a set of episodes. Um, yeah, I've sat here and I'm I'm on a fence now as to which way number one position is going for my game of the year now. It it could go one of two ways right now, and it's really hard to say. Um, even though I had the last 2 episodes, I had a nightmare. I was I don't know what it is. I was picking the wrong choices, and the wrong choices in like I felt sometimes I don't know what it was. I felt like I was picking choices for me rather than what the character would do. And then sometimes I was thinking, I was just like, it doesn't. It, I was just messing up. I was like, oh, I've balls that up. Then that's that messed up. Then someone's gonna remember that now, and I'm gonna have to deal with that consequence later on. I think I got away with it mostly. Come the end of the game, but I definitely was like, I feel like I could do that better. And like Expedition 33, in fact, more so than Expedition 33, because Expedition 33 is a massive game which you could spend 80 hours in probably. Um, this game is like an hour long ish for each episode. I want to go back and play it and see the other outcomes that I haven't I
Mm.
didn't go down certain avenues. I want to do that, and like I say, I kind of want to make amends for me balls in them last 2 episodes up. Because it wasn't the game that was bad at any point in there. It was just me making silly
Yeah.
decisions, questionable decisions. Um, and yeah, it's I will say this: you need to play this game. I, de- yeah, this is a telltale game of highest caliber,
Mhm.
and it's. I read somewhere. Did I read somewhere or hear somewhere that these are the people that are working on the next season of Wolf Among Us, which gives me I'm very happy at that because
Mm.
they have nailed this one. Um, so yeah, it is pretty damn spot on. It is so good, so good. I I I was up and down on the actual like doing the dispatch in times. I was like sometimes I was like I just want to get back to like this story stuff and the like the cutscenes and making the decisions, the dialogue choices. And I was like, yeah, just get me through the dispatch stuff to get through to that bit. And then at certain points, I was like, I was doing the opposite, where I was like, I want to get back to the dispatching. I'm enjoying the dispatching stuff, and the dispatching it it's not. It is the same thing, like as in like the main premise of what you've got to do, but the way the story develops and stuff, really changes the way you dispatch and who you dispatch, and for reasons I can't say, but it's like things change in the game, sort of things. It's just a very good ending. It's very well done, and yeah, I put it in that game recommendation channel of ours for a reason. I was like, this is so good,
And
worth
I will have
worth
a
every
look.
penny. And I did actually look to see if it was on Switch today. It's not on Switch right now, so I went, oh, what if it's on Switch? Yeah, nope, it's not. But hopefully it will one day. Yeah, it's sitting between. It's like 1 and 2 with like, and I don't know which way it's going right now. For Game of the Year, interesting. Yeah, I loved every minute of it. It's pretty damn good. But that is it. That is everything from me for this week.
Well, in that case, we'll wrap things up. If people want to be able to pester us on the internet, they can do that at Mgukpodcast, or they can follow me at the Lujo.
And you can follow me at Sheepdog6K.
I miss Lelujo.
And I'm at Pab 1986.
And we'll see you next week, boys and girls.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Thanks, folks.
You're welcome, Pabby.